Welcome back everyone to Crypto and More. So today we're going to talk about Harmony and MTV. I made a video not even 24 hours ago, and what I thought was going to happen with Harmony actually happened, so I wanted to make an update on it. So here we predicted that because of the volume, we might have a little dump here, or we might come back to the downside just because even though we broke this trend line, Harmony just wasn't pumping up as hard as we expected. So I'll show you a small clip of what I mentioned, but I also will leave a link up there on the top right for you guys to click on it if you guys are interested in watching the whole video. But let me just show you just a few seconds of what I was mentioning. Triangles, you expect it to before we had this drop. Have a nice little volume on the way up, and Harmony just hasn't done that. So I'm not convinced as of yet that Harmony is gonna, pump. I feel like because of this, we might see, one more downside with Harmony, but so there you guys go. We just mentioned that it's just that volume when you break this trend line like this, you're supposed to have a pretty high volume, and jump pretty high up, have a good percentage gain. But Harmony, even though it broke that trend line, it just wasn't having that momentum on the way up, and that's kind of like a it's kind of like a sign, like a signal saying like this pump isn't real. And as you could see, we just came back down. It seems like we were retesting these lows. So what's gonna happen with Harmony? We might come and retest this support line here. It seems like Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies are dropping down. I also mentioned this downwards wedge that Bitcoin has been bouncing off of, and I will also leave a link up there on the top right if you guys do want to look at that video on how significant this falling wedge is. But it does seem like Monday we might see a drop in the stock market and crypto and stuff, because usually, and I've noticed that on Sundays, like afternoon, Sunday nights, when Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space drops, and as you can see right here, this massive drops on these cryptos, it does seem like the stock market might drop as well. And that's the reason why Harmony and MTV as well are having that downwards pressure. MTV still looks a little bit sideways, but we did get a sell signal even though it is oversold, and we had a buy signal like a couple days ago. So we gotta wait and see. I do suspect that Harmony might come and retest these levels, the 0.16 cent range. I don't think we're gonna come down to the 0.13, but if Bitcoin does have a pretty big drop, then we might see Harmony come back down and retest these levels. But it seems like Monday, we might start off, with everything going down, and that meaning like Bitcoin, Ethereum. I mean, we're already seeing some downward pressure at the moment, so I suspect the stock market is gonna do the same thing as well. So we really have to wait and see what happens tomorrow with the news. But as of right now, we just have to wait and see. I still believe February is gonna be a very volatile month. You're gonna see a lot of movement on the way ups and on the way downs. And right now, Bitcoin did get rejected off of this trend line, off of this falling wedge. And I do feel like we're gonna come back and retest the lows that we did, so around the $33,000 range. If we do break this, and I hope we don't, but if we do break this support level here, or this recent bottom that we had, then the chances increase of us going all the way down to like that 30 to $29,000 range. I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, just to be honest, the sooner the better. I'd rather just get that bandage ripped off right away and just get it over with. And the fact that Bitcoin right now is oversold on the Stochastic RSI, even though it's only at the $37,000 range, it just means that it just looks like there's gonna be one massive drop, or we are gonna come back and at least retest these levels before we end up shooting a lot higher. But this falling wedge does end around the last week of February. So I'm expecting a lot of these coins, to sometime in February, at least, starting the second half of February. Some of the coins might move up a little bit before, a little bit after, but I do feel like these coins might not move up as soon as I thought it would. But that, only time will tell. MTV's towards the beginning of February, so around the 5th of February, this symmetrical triangle ends. So I'm interested in see what MTV does, if we are gonna shoot up and confirm this W, or if we are gonna have a lot of sell pressure from Bitcoin and maybe it just kind of drop down and then have this longer side of the W, kind of end towards the end of the month of February. But we'll have to wait and see. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. If you guys found this informative, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.